Welcome back to Bones World. I'm Andre Xavier. The MLB season has reached its midway point as the All-Star break has arrived, and the best of the best head down to Atlanta, Georgia to play in the AL versus NL All-Star game. That's on Tuesday at 8 p.m., and that's important because it decides which league gets home field advantage come the Fall Classic in October. And don't forget, tonight the bats will be booming as the Home Run Derby takes place with 8 sluggers vying for the title of Home Run King. Before I show you who made the All-Star team, let's take a look at some of the guys that should have made the team. Many, especially in Philadelphia, were surprised that left-handed pitcher Christopher Sanchez did not make his second straight All-Star team. He went 7-2 in the first half, and he's top 10 in the MLB in ERA with 2.59. He's top 5 in wins above replacement, and he has 116 Ks all in the first half, and that's top 10 in the National League. It is worth noting that he was added as a replacement on Saturday, but cannot participate because he pitched on Sunday. The Phillies will still pay his All-Star bonus of $50K, which many around the league applauded.
The strike zone. Swing and a miss. He got him. 11 strikeouts for Sanchez.
Another name that everybody thought would make the team is outfielder Juan Soto for the New York Mets. One of the most feared hitters in the league. He leads the league in walks with 77. He's top 10 in home runs with 22, and he's top 5 in runs scored with 69. He has a top 10 wins above replacement, and many are surprised after signing a $700 million deal that he didn't make an All-Star team this year, not even as a reserve. The Chicago Cubs are first in the NL Central, and that's in no small part to Seiya Suzuki, the outfielder / designated hitter, who is top 10 in RBIs in the league with 77. He actually led the league for a while there, and he's also top 10 in home runs in the league with 25. The Cubs lead their division and have 50 wins all before the break, and it's pretty baffling that they only have a couple All-Star starters, even though they're one of the best teams in the league.
Deep drive, left field, way back there, still going, gone! Seiya Suzuki with a solo shot to left.
Now let's take a look at the full All-Star roster for the National League and the American League. Here's your 2025 National League All-Stars, led by DH Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Dodgers, who got 2.5 million votes, and also his teammate, first baseman Freddie Freeman, also cleared 2 million. The only other vote getter to clear 2 million was outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong of the Chicago Cubs, who's having a great year, makes a lot of contact, flies all over the field on defense. Some notable reserves include infielder Matt Olson, who's helping host the whole events for Atlanta, and he is also in the Home Run Derby as well as a reserve, and he is also joined by James Wood, who is an All-Star reserve and also participating in the Home Run Derby. The National League hurlers are led by pitchers Paul Skeens of the Pittsburgh Pirates, the right-handed flamethrower, and also Chris Sale, who's a newcomer to the National League, a lefty from Atlanta, and Edwin Diaz of the Mets as a relief pitcher, one of the best closers in the game. Now we take a look at the American League roster, led by outfielder Aaron Judge of the Yankees, who got almost 2.7 million votes for him, and also Cal Raleigh, the catcher for the Seattle Mariners, who's having a magical season, one of the best ever for a catcher, and he got 1.9 million votes. The American League is sending 5 All-Stars to the Home Run Derby tonight. That is Cal Raleigh, Junior Caminero, the third baseman from Tampa Bay, Jazz Chisholm Jr. from the Yankees, Byron Buxton of Minnesota, and Brent Rooker of the Athletics. The American League pitchers are highlighted by 2 New York lefties, Carlos Rodon and Max Fried, both starters clearing 10 wins in the first half of the season, and also Cy Young winner Tariq Skubal, who helped the Detroit Tigers have the best record in Major League Baseball. My pick to win the home run derby tonight is shortstop O'Neal Cruz from the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's the only one of the participants that isn't on the All-Star roster, and I think that he has a chip on his shoulder. He got benched earlier this season because of his lackadaisical play and lack of effort, and I think he has something to prove. And he also has the highest exit velocity of anyone in Major League Baseball at over 122 miles an hour. He can smack the ball, and he's only 26 years old, so he has the stamina. It's just if he wants it, and I think he's going to want it tonight. So my pick is O'Neal Cruz at plus 325 on Hard Rock Sportsbook.
Drive to right field. O'Neal Cruz with a cruise missile. Oh, baby.
One of the most compelling storylines from the first half of the season has been the home run race between Aaron Judge and Cal Raleigh, two of the top vote getters in the American League. And Cal Raleigh, like I mentioned before, broke the great Ken Griffey's franchise record for home runs before the All-Star break with 38. And he's on pace to break Aaron Judge's AL record of 62 home runs. And Aaron Judge broke his own first half record this year as well with 35 home runs. And it's going to be a real big race to the finish. It's going to be a fun second half. And Aaron Judge is also on Triple Crown watch, as he has been the last few years, leading the league in batting average with over a 360 batting average and RBIs. And if he can best Cal Raleigh in home runs, if he can outlast him, then he would win the first Triple Crown for the American League since Miguel Cabrera in 2012. And it would just be the second Triple Crown in the American League since 1967. So it's going to be a fun second half, seeing these guys duke it out and sending some homers over the fence.
He's on pace for the highest WAR since Babe Ruth.
You can't get him out. The problem is if you make a mistake, you're not getting that baseball back.
And there's a fly ball hit to center field, hit way back, and this one's not going to come back either.
Thanks for watching Bones World. I'm Andre Xavier. Be on the lookout for our NFL preview special, as training camp has already begun and the season starts in just a few weeks. Thanks for watching.